Dude, what the heck are you doing?
Don't you see I'm meditating?
And why do you make that sound?
I have no idea.
Five, four, three, two, one. Oh, this you crazy mother.
In today's video, we will have a closer look on meditation, what happens while meditating and why. No matter what you think about meditation, if you think it's just for yoga practitioners, Buddhists or everyone, this video will focus on what happens in our body while we meditate. All the things I know about meditation, I basically learned from books or from the internet, so I will share my experience with you. I personally made meditation a habit during the last couple of years, and I usually meditate around 10 to 30 minutes before going to bed. But that shouldn't be the topic for today. Maybe in a future video where I will share with you my meditation routine, my techniques, what it gives me and why I still do it, so don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date. Let's start with the facts. Why do so many people meditate and so many people not? It's of course difficult to say specific numbers, but it is estimated that roughly 200 to 500 million people worldwide meditate on a regular basis. This sounds like a pretty big number, but if you compare it to the rest of the world, it's maybe like 5%. And people were asked why they do not meditate, and the top answers were: first of all, they do not have enough time. Secondly, they do not believe in the positive effects of meditation. And the biggest reason was they simply do not know how. On the other hand, people who meditate on a regular basis were asked why they do it. And the top answers were to have more energy and a better performance in daily life. Secondly, to improve concentration and memory. But the biggest reason why most people meditate is as they use it as an antidote to stress and anxiety. And by the way, the average meditation time is around 20 minutes, 2 to 3 times per week. How familiar are you with meditation? Do you meditate or have you ever tried it? Write it down in the comments below and please share your experience. So let's start with the effects meditation has on the body, but step by step. Before I start, I want to say that there are millions of variations how you can meditate, and it's a very individual thing as well, so there is no way how you must do it. But I'm of course talking about the way most people meditate. One of the most common positions for meditation is when sitting on the ground in a more or less comfortable position with a straight back. But why do we do this? And why is a straight back important? Many people actually fall asleep while they are meditating, and this of course should not happen. Of course you should relax, but to ensure awareness you should be in an upright position. And this is already the first thing which happens. You strengthen your back, especially your lower one. So meditation is actually not only to be relaxed and more or less unconscious, but more or less the opposite, to be aware. The final goal is to reduce brain activity, and from that all the other positive things happen. Our brain activity during the day is so extremely high as we are subject to so many other stimuli. Constant noise, our to-do lists, then phone distractions, and with that all these colors, pictures, videos and so on. Our brain is just all the time processing information. And that's why nowadays we have so many being so close to depression, burnouts and stress as never before. That's why meditation as an antidote against this chaos gets more and more popular. The only times we really reduce our brain activity is while we sleep. And there are different stages brain activity can be categorized by in alpha, beta, delta, gamma and so on, but let's do not go deeper into that. And this is why you should close your eyes while you meditate to decrease the stimuli. And if you want to enhance this effect, you can take earplugs as well. With your eyes closed, being in this darkness, you start to picture events and situations of your day or life as a result of the ongoing brain activity, which is still on a very high frequency. During the day or during higher brain activity, your body is in alert mode and the sympathetic nervous system is activated, leading to the secretion of hormones like adrenaline or cortisol. With the reduction of the stimuli in the brain activity, the parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, leading to the secretion of other hormones like for example serotonin. And and this can be achieved during meditation. So the next thing you do is a process called induction, where you basically focus on one specific thing, action, sound, whatever, which will basically distance you from your thoughts. This can take a while, and depending on your experience, sometimes even pretty long, as your brain will scream for analysis. Focusing on the breath, for example, is a very common thing many people use due to the following reasons. Focusing to breathe slowly and controlled will not only lead to a better oxygen supply via optimal alveoli function, it will also slow down your heartbeat. Now, instead of your extremities, your inner organs experience a much better oxygen supply and increased secretion of hormones such as melanin and serotonin, and decreased secretion of hormones such as adrenaline, noradrenaline, or cortisol. Melatonin in particular has a very important effect on your sleep quality, so meditation at the end of the day might improve your sleep. And if you want to know how to increase sleep quality naturally, check the link above. So not only can meditation balance your hormone household, it also improves your digestion and your cell metabolism, inter alia, the cell repair. Better blood circulation to the brain also explains the better concentration and the increased attention span. Since the brain is of course the master regulator of hormone secretion and nerve function, this is especially important. By the way, the infamous sound has actually a long history and is said to vibrate at a specific frequency of 430 Hz, and it should energize your whole body, and it's the frequency found throughout everything in nature. I really don't know if it really does something. I personally prefer not to do it, but that's of course up to each of us. What I really want to bring close to you is that meditation is mind-based. That means all the positive physiological effects are based on your mental state. What exactly do I mean with that? Just imagine being right now in a roller coaster. You will literally feel how your muscles contract and also how your heartbeat starts rising. And the other way around, it functions completely the same. Focusing on a slow breath in a calm environment will relax your whole body, and your muscles won't have any stimuli to contract. So, if you're not relaxed and you're not able to calm down the storm in your head while you're meditating, it will be absolutely useless. The goal is to stand up differently as when you sat down. So distance yourself from yourself as much as you can. That's why techniques and guided meditation exist, always with the goal to reduce brain activity to a minimum while practicing awareness and focus. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something new today, and I hope that I could motivate you to meditate from time to time, as you will only profit from it. Leave a like or comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell for further videos. Stay healthy and see you next time.